Shifting baselines means that generations today have no idea how good the last one had it. Take my dad and I, for example. He tells me when he was a little boy in a village in Hungary, he could scoop up a dozen fish in a bucket, anywhere. I lived in that same village years later and I couldn't catch a thing, but I thought that's what was normal. You see, my baseline shifted from my dad's in terms of what I accepted as normal. The Statliam First Nations, however, that I work with now, they know the past because they listen to the stories of their elders. And the elders now speak of deer. That's right, deer. Not even rare species like pandas or polar bears, but the mule and black-tailed deer that once roamed BC in the thousands. Yet when I visit the Statliam today on their territory, we're lucky to find a handful together at any one time. And the Statliam know that this is not normal. And this is the danger of shifting baselines. Species becoming endangered or extinct because we forget the past and we take for granted the now and realize too late that something has gone terribly wrong. Thankfully, the Statliam traditional ecological knowledge combined with science and new satellite technology have already found the cause of the deer's decline, and that is habitat loss. The deer need tree cover in the winter so that their food stays unburied and so that they don't freeze to death. And my job now is to take GPS locations of specific deer and analyze exactly how they respond to where and when snow accumulates, while tracking the specific type of habitat they're using in order to avoid the snow, to survive the winter. Problem was, at the beginning of this project, there were no snow maps that were both detailed enough and available for every day that I'm tracking these individuals. So I combined different types of satellite imagery together by taking the overall trend of snow cover and overlapping images together. And this was an important step. Now even others can use the maps and methods that I've developed, and now I can identify the exact type of areas we need to conserve for the deer's survival and directly help inform forestry practices and policies. And with work like this, my hope is that when I'm an old man like my dad, my kids and grandkids won't be shocked to hear about how much better things were when I was young, because there will still be plenty of deer and fish around. And hey, maybe there'll even still be pandas and polar bears, as long as we listen to the stories of our elders and keep their past alive in order to enrich and preserve all of our futures. Thank you.